like the Pontiac. I like the way I was treated. That's why I went back to the same dealer.
That doesn't sound like you, an old car shopper from the way back.
I don't have to shop anymore. I found a car that I liked. What's more important, a dealer that I liked. Believe me, if you ever bought a car from Main Street Pontiac, you wouldn't want to trade anyplace else either.
Main Street, you say?
Yeah, we're old friends. You know?
Well, as a matter of fact,
Let me tell you, Jack, you'd like them. How many business places can you walk into today and be treated the way you like to be treated?
Not many, I'm afraid.
Well, Main Street Pontiac is one of them. Let me tell you about the first time I looked at a Pontiac. I walked into their showroom one afternoon in a strictly in a just-looking mood. Any salesman could have seen that at a glance. But, shucks, I wasn't any more in the door when a fella comes up, gives me a big smile, sticks out his hand, and introduces himself by name, just as though I was expected company. First thing you know, he has my name, and we're tossing car talk back and forth like a couple of old friends. And when I left, Bill Morris made me feel that he'd enjoyed talking as much as I did.
And he sold you your first Pontiac.
And my second one, too. Got me a good deal on both trade-ins. But you know he's the only salesman that ever paid any attention to me after I bought my car. Why, he even called and reminded me of my 2,000-mile inspection and service, and he made it a point to be there when I drove in, and was very helpful in seeing that everything was tip-top. He even called attention to a minor adjustment of one of the doors. I hadn't even noticed. It was evident that Bill was really looking out for my interests. In fact, even though he's not in the service department, Bill sold me on Main Street service. In fact, I've never had my car serviced any other place. And whenever I see him on the street, he always says, "Hi there, Mr. Davis." He's always pleasant. Why, he even sends birthday cards to our kids. Oh, I'm just one of Bill's customers, but he always finds time to give me his personal attention. Like one time my car was in for service. Bill drove me clear across town so I could keep an appointment I'd made. Can you blame me for preferring to do business with a guy like that?
Sounds like a good salesman, Andy.
Oh, listen, Jack, they're all good salesmen down there. Whoever you talk to. Take the owner, Mr. Burke. I was picking up my car one day, and Mr. Burke came over and introduced himself. Asked me if I was satisfied with the service. Just checking, I guess. When the boss of a place goes out of his way to make sure I'm happy, I like it.
Of course, there's always the possibility that it's you. You know, personality.
Thanks for the compliment. It's the same treatment for everybody. I've seen it. For instance, I've watched the way they handle their service customers. There's always a serviceman to say, "Hello," and he tells you where to put your car. You don't have to wait around cooling your heels, hoping maybe somebody will discover you. Not at Main Street Pontiac. Even if you have to wait a little bit, you've been greeted, and you know that they know you're there. Funny how a little thing like that can make waiting a lot easier. When your turn comes, he introduces himself by name, and he's all yours. You're his number one priority for as long as you need him. Whatever promise he makes, you can be sure he'll keep it. Take the little cashier. That little girl always has a big smile for you. Never fails. You know how they stamp your bill paid and call again some places and let it go at that? Not at Main Street Pontiac. You get a personal, "Thank you, Mr. Davis. Come back again." Of course, I admit it's a cute little gal saying it. But the point is, it makes you feel like coming back. You know, there are plenty of places where instead of a smile, you get a face like this. Then when you give them some money, they don't even say thanks. And when it's time to leave, do I have to go out and find my car? Not at Main Street. They bring the car to me. And again, it's, "Thanks, Mr. Davis." Well, it all adds up to this. Even though my business may not be big, they make me feel big. Anywhere in the place, everyone at least nods a friendly greeting to you. You can't help but feel they're a nice bunch of people who figure it's not only good business, but a heck of a lot more fun to be on friendly terms with their customers. What does it cost them? Nothing. What does it get them? Well, I'm only one guy. How many more are there like me?
There you are, Mr. Ferguson. Shiny as a new Pontiac.
They sure are, Billy. That's why I keep coming back here. Good work and friendly.
Thanks a lot, Billy. Here's for both, Billy. And keep the change for that friendly smile.
Thank you, Mr. Ferguson. And thank you, Mr. Davis.
Where are you headed for now, Jack?
Uptown.
Well, I'm going that way, too. If you got your car, can I give you a lift?
Hey, thanks. As a matter of fact, you can drive me uptown.
Okay, where to?
Main Street, Pontiac.
Say, did I do that good job of selling? You're going right up and buy yourself a new Pontiac?
Oh, no. I just bought one over at Springfield. Left it at Main Street with a 2,000-mile service. Been driving them for years, ever since we moved to Springfield. We've got a pretty good Pontiac dealership there, too. Sold me 4 Pontiacs in a row, and I've compared deals all over town.
And you'll let me ramble on about my dealer like a long-playing record.
Sorry, Andy, but I was really interested to hear what you had to say. I thought I'd found one dealer in a million, and I'm glad to know there are others. It just goes to prove that a little common courtesy and friendly interest on the part of all the people at any dealership really pays off.
Right. I wonder if there's any special reason why you and I could find these things in Pontiac dealerships. Couldn't find them anyplace else.
Sure is good business to have good friends.
Price the car that sets the pace for luxury at low cost, and you'll be the owner of a new 1954 Pontiac Star Chief. You'll have not only the biggest, finest, and most powerful Pontiac ever built, you'll also command a car with performance, size, and luxury of the very best. No other car with a Star Chief's 214-inch overall length is priced so low. No car at any price has more distinguished interiors. No car provides more comfort and more thrilling performance. You'll enjoy, too, Pontiac's unsurpassed reputation for year-in, year-out dependability and economy. Come in soon. See Pontiac. Drive Pontiac. Price Pontiac for unquestionable proof that here is top-flight fine car quality and performance with practical thrift, long life, and low price. For performance unmatched at the price, buy Pontiac. Of all the things you get in the big, beautiful new Pontiac, none will please you more than its performance. Pontiac's big, high-compression engine has all the power you'll ever need for quick acceleration, challenging hills, and cruising along the open road. Pontiac gives you a long wheelbase for a restful, comforting ride, economy of operation and maintenance, and an unsurpassed reputation for dependability. Like all fine cars, Pontiac offers as optional equipment dual-range hydromatic drive, power steering, power brakes, electric window lifts, and exclusive comfort control front seat. Priced right next to the lowest, Pontiac for 1954 offers an unmatched combination of quality and low cost. Drive Pontiac and you'll want it. Price Pontiac and you'll buy it. Pontiac puts a new low ceiling on fine car costs. You'll never find a better buy than this big, beautiful, powerful Pontiac. Pontiac is the one fine car at a popular price, the only car combining fine car size, fine car luxury, and fine car performance at a cost near the lowest. You'll have to go way up the price scale to find a car to match Pontiac's 214 inches. And behind the wheel, you'll discover a new high in smoothness, quietness, and responsiveness, along with economy and unsurpassed dependability. And then take a look at Pontiac's price tag for final proof that Pontiac has lowered the cost of luxurious travel to the point where if you can afford any new car, you can afford a Pontiac. Drive Pontiac and you'll want it. Price Pontiac and you'll buy it. Just price the beautiful new Pontiac. That's good advice for anyone. Because if you do just two things, you'll make a firm decision to buy Pontiac. First, get behind the wheel and drive the new 1954 Pontiac. You'll be very pleasantly surprised at its spectacular performance and marvelous handling ease. Look around you at Pontiac's luxurious fine car appointments. Then price Pontiac. And you'll learn that you just can't buy more quality or finer performance anywhere near Pontiac's low price. A price so low, in fact, that you can have all of Pontiac's wonderful new power options, such as power brakes, power steering, and dual-range hydromatic drive, and still spend less than you would for standard models of many makes. Come in at your first opportunity. Drive Pontiac and you'll want it. Price Pontiac and you'll buy it. Go Pontiac, and you go with thrilling performance and dependability. You go in fine car luxury and comfort. Best of all, you can go Pontiac at a cost right next to the lowest. Drive Pontiac and you'll want it. Price Pontiac and you'll buy it. Go Pontiac, and you go in luxury that compares with America's finest cars, plus Pontiac's spectacular performance and long-range economy. Remember, Pontiac is priced just above the lowest. Drive Pontiac, and you'll want it. Price Pontiac, and you'll buy it. Go Pontiac, and you go with amazing economy, because despite its fine car size, its fine car